All right. Hello, everybody. Let's see. So here we are. This is something new for the channel. We mostly do a lot of One Piece content here, but I have been wanting to expand into doing more content, and I'm a huge fan of DC Comics and superhero stuff in general, and I mean just movies. So we're expanding into movies. We're expanding into DC. We'll probably do some Marvel stuff. As it suits everything. Today is a big day for DC. They're revealing a lot of information about their new properties and stuff, which we'll be reacting to. I know that this started at 1 p.m. my time. It's 2:44 now. We were just doing another stream, so we're moving over to this. We're going to catch up on the things that we missed, and we're just going to talk about DC in general and movies and where things can go. I have up the live stream for DC Fandom. And, a little background for anybody that is new to the channel that is coming to this for DC content and doesn't know anything about me. I am a film professional. I work in the film industry. I've worked on DC properties. I worked on The Dark Knight Rises. I worked on Gotham for a couple of seasons. So, I have a vested interest in DC, but at the same time, I am not acting as a representative of that company, and any beliefs that I share in this or should not be taken as anything like that. I'm just here as a fan today. So, taking a look at the chat here, it looks like they're doing a. So right now, it seems like they're showing a clip from the new Injustice movie that's coming out. So I'll just watch this clip for now, and then I think we'll jump into the Black Adam trailer to catch things up. Now, for anybody that's played the Injustice games, they're wow. Yeah, this is getting as dark as the Injustice games do. We're seeing a clip here where Superman is essentially been manipulated to kill Lois Lane by accident. Ooh. Actually, all of Metropolis just got nuked by the Joker. See, DC's not afraid to get dark. Yeah, I remember this from the game. This was pretty wild. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going to be a dark one, guys. That's going to be a dark one. The Blue Beetle. Yeah, so they've announced Blue Beetle, and then of course a lot of people that have watched a lot of my One Piece live action content would know Cholo Maridueña here is was a top fan choice for Luffy in One Piece. He's going to be playing the Blue Beetle in a Blue Beetle film. So this is interesting. I'm excited to see that. It's interesting to check that out. Let's see who's here. What's going on with the chat? I want to thank everybody for being here for something different today. We had our One Piece Break Week stream prior to this, and Now we're expanding. We're getting into some film content. It's going to be different. This is new beginnings here. We're checking things out. Chin said, "What took so long? I went to go check on Mars. I went to go do some things. Then I came back." Let's see. Does the Ghost ask, "What's Chrissy's filmography?" She's worked on a bunch of stuff. She worked on the Amazon's The Tick. She worked on NBC's New Amsterdam. A lot of Discovery ID stuff. A couple movies. Yeah. Yeah, she's not in chat right now. She's in her groove. Lucy B said Injustice is quite heavy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Comics go. I've looked into the comics that expand beyond the games as far as Injustice is concerned, and some of the things that they do is just like, whew, and like. Was it the storyline that Nightwing goes on is pretty wild in itself. Vedant said I was so hyped when CW Flash came out because he's my favorite, but all the CW shows went downhill with time. Yeah, after Crisis on Infinite Earths, I've kind of moved away from the CW stuff. I haven't paid attention as much as I wanted to. That's interesting. Smallville premiered 20 years ago today. I remember watching that premiere. Thank you, DC Fandom, for the 20 years ago? Oh my god. That doesn't feel like that. I was talking about Nightwing as Dead Man. That's what I was referring to. Yeah, that was kind of wild. I mean, the Damian Wayne stuff was interesting as well. But Wheezy Bird said, "Looks like the event ends on the Batman trailer." Yeah, I mean, they know what everybody's here for. They know that the moment they show the Batman trailer, half of the people watching, which are 64,000, half of them are just gonna just turn off and go somewhere else and then just watch everything. Flashpoint is great. Did they show a Flash any sort of Flash information yet, Wheezy? Because I'm kind of more excited for that than I am the Batman. This is for anybody that's a DC fan. This is a lot of fun here. Nick Can Snipe said Flash became unwatchable after season 3. I kind of liked season 4 because they find that was it season 3 or season 4 that they did the Thinker, because I was like, they finally did a villain that wasn't speed based, and I was like, all right, now they're doing something different. It's kind of interesting. Oh, okay. Enigma Sword just said they did do a teaser for the Flash movie. So, all right. So here's what we're doing, guys. Okay. I like all of this, Smallville stuff. This is cool, but we're gonna pause this. I'm going to react to the stuff that we've already done. That they've already done. So I'm gonna go find the Flash trailer. And I'm going to watch the Black Adam trailer as well. So let's see. Just give me a second to pull this stuff up, guys. Let's see here. Flash trailer. DC Fandom. All right. I'm going to find IGN because I want to make sure that I'm looking at the exact right one. Actually, Enigma, do you have the link? Because I'm having a tough time finding it. Does somebody have the link to it, and then I'll be able to react to it from there. Let's see. I mean, it looks like it's probably this. I think this might be it. All right. This is big for me, guys. As someone who grew up with Keaton and also Conroy as their Batman. This is gonna be fun. All right. So if anybody wants to follow along on this, I'm going to put the link to the Flash trailer in the chat. All right, so that's the Flash trailer right there. I just dropped that in the chat. Anybody wants to watch that, we're gonna go ahead here. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a second to catch up with me here. And I'm right at the 0:00 marker, no ad. So I'm going to press play on this in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, starting with Keaton. the car. Oh, I need more. I need more. Oh my god. That was... I'm rewatching that again, people. That was amazing. So tell me, you can go to any timeline, anywhere you want. Why are you trying to fight for this time? Oh man. What's up with these 3 flashes though? There was like 2 Ezra Millers, and then another one. Is he supposed to be Impulse? Any universe. So that's Ezra Miller going back in time to a timeline where his mother's alive, touching her and saying, you know, trying to realize, is that real? Yep. It's a great new Flash suit. The Batcave looks amazing. Oh, no, that's not Impulse. That's Supergirl. Yeah, that's Supergirl. That's right. But these 2 Ezra Millers have me tripped up here. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to do the, like, skinny, almost, you know, dying, malnutritioned, like, Henry Cavill Superman. I wonder how much blending of different Supermans and Batmans we're going to see. I mean, obviously we're going to have Ben Affleck in this as well. Wow. The logo looks great. It's going to be great to see the old car again, too. Oh, man. Yeah. Now, that shot that we're seeing there... All right, so that must be... Oh, you know what they're probably doing? Is that instead of the malnutrition Superman, they're going to do Supergirl came to Earth. And that's Ezra Miller in the trailer finding Supergirl, saving her, and then bringing her into the fold. That's probably what they're going to do. But at the beginning, when we see Flash and seemingly his new suit showing up, that's probably the end of the movie when he goes back and makes sure that his mother dies. Yeah, that's probably what's going to have to happen there. Because obviously the plot of Flashpoint is Flash goes back in time to make sure his mother doesn't die. When he comes back, the Earth that he knew is gone. The butterfly effect, the ripple that he had created, tears down the fabric of time. In that version, Bruce Wayne is not Batman, but actually Thomas Wayne is, Bruce Wayne's father. It seems like they're not making Keaton Thomas Wayne, that they're actually just making him an alternate multiverse version of Bruce Wayne. So I guess when Ezra Miller goes back in time, he doesn't change the future. He just ends up in a different universe. Especially considering in this trailer, Keaton is also talking about universes. So we're going to be playing with different universes. Makes sense also, since we're seeing two versions of Ezra Miller at the end, that there are two universe versions of Ezra Miller. But this suit is something that we haven't seen before, and one of the plot points of the Flashpoint also is that when he goes there, he has to get his powers. Like, he has to redevelop them. He has to recreate the situation that gave him his powers, because without his mother dying, the events that led him to getting his powers never happened. And that's what makes him seek out Batman in the first point, is he knows that Batman is smart enough to help him figure all of that out and has the resources to do it. But when he gets there, Bruce Wayne is dead and died in Crime Alley, and Thomas Wayne is the one that took up the mantle and is a much more vicious and brutal Batman than Bruce Wayne ever was. And he does get his powers back, and then ultimately at the end he has to reset the universe, reset the timeline, because there's way too much craziness going on. Luthor is president, the Amazons and the Atlanteans are at war, and it's all because this man went back in time so that he could hang with his mom. And it's a very tragic, heartbreaking tale. It seems like something's going to happen to Batman. That's not great. We got a bloody cowl on the ground. Man, I want more. I can't wait until we get like a full trailer for this. Let me see what the chat's saying here. Lucy B just watched the trailer. Nice. Yep. Diz the Ghost said, do you think they're going to de-age Keaton? No, I don't think they're going to spend the resources for that. They're just going to put a wig on him and, to sort of mirror his hair back then, but except it's gray. Set photos have already been leaked, so you can see that he looks good. He looks good. He looks great. Lucy B said, Michael Keaton as Batman is my fond childhood memory. Yeah. Vedant said, I don't remember multiple flashes and flashpoints, so that's new. Yeah, I mean, they're going to put their own spin on it, of course, as they're already doing by not by doing this multiverse, other universe thing. There's going to be elements where, anybody that knows Flashpoint will be like, all right, so that's a nod to that, that's a nod to that. But ultimately, they're trying to do their own thing, and that's what's going to make it sort of exciting. Chin's betting that the Batsuit is end credit scene only. Nah, they're not going to bring Keaton back and not have him suit up. We're seeing Keaton in that Batsuit. Spark Jester said, been a while since I caught a stream. Thanks for dropping by. We're mostly talking about DC today, but it's great. It's great. Enigma Sword said, DC Fandom just showed Gotham Knights game, Court of Owls, baby. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I'm getting that game for sure. Getting that for sure. Zunisha said, hey, Randy just joined. Did you see the One Piece cameo in the new Aquaman comic? I did. It was very fun. It's nice to see, a blend of all of that. So I'm going to catch back up to DC Fandom. We're going to do Black Adam now. All right, I'm going to drop the link to the Black Adam trailer in the chat if you guys want to follow along with me. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I press play. Okay. Yeah, that's right. It was Aqualad. It was an Aqualad comic. Yep. You think he had the Reverse Flash ring in that? Do you think they're going to, instead of creating a different person for Reverse Flash, they're just going to have Ezra Miller as Reverse Flash, like an alternate version of Ezra Miller is just Reverse Flash? I don't know how I would necessarily feel about that, but the cops are here because I just spoiled Flashpoint, so. Oh man. All right. Okay, so I'm going to press play on Black Adam, guys. Here we go. All right, so we got some explorers going through the tombs. Oh, she just said Shazam. This is less of a trailer and more of a scene. Ooh.
Savage.
He just roasted a guy. Savage. So, not much to go off of with that one. Basically, here we have, you know, the Rock has been attached to this role for several years, and they have finally filmed it. They really should have done it years ago, but you know, we're here. You know, we'll eventually get that Shazam and Black Adam, you know, dual movie, I hope. I don't know if their plan is to go the anti-hero route with Black Adam, but it seems like for now he's evil. He's evil Black Adam. So that I don't know who the protagonists are unless the explorers are the protagonists. And is it supposed to be like some sort of a horror movie format where the explorers and all that opened it have to find some way to, you know, trap him again? Maybe interesting, but we'll see. Or he'll start off as an enemy, then a grand threat. Oh, well, no, because it's confirmed that Hawkman and Dr. Fate are in the film, so I guess we'll be seeing things from Black Adam's perspective, similar to how Infinity War is really from Thanos' perspective, but we'll be watching Dr. Fate, Hawkman, and maybe some other people trying to stop Black Adam. And then a greater threat will eventually lead Black Adam to help them take that down. That's probably the way they're going to go with it. Let's see. The Rock as a villain is interesting, does I agree. So, let's see where we are in DC fandom. All right, so they're talking about Batwoman now. All right, so they're going into Batwing on Batwoman. I haven't been keeping up with Batwoman. But I did watch a little bit of the first season, and I wondered if they were going to go the Batwing route. And I think I read somewhere that the person playing Batwing had something to do with creating Batwing also. The suit looks pretty cool. Chin wants a Green Lantern movie. So what I heard is that they're going to do a Green Lantern television show for HBO Max called Green Lantern Corps, and the idea is to not have it solely reside on fall onto the shoulders of one Green Lantern, but actually have multiple Green Lanterns. So we'll see, and I think they already cast it, and they're going to go with Guy Gardner as the Green Lantern, and then it'll probably be with like Kilowog and some of those other guys, and go through the galaxy and as a team, almost like that Green Lantern animated series that came out. I feel like I want to say 3 years ago, but I know it was further than that. It was a while ago, yeah, but it was a good show. Enigma Sword said Batwing in the show looks so much like Arkham Knight. You're not lying. That really does. Well, Chin, it's going to be on HBO Max, so Warner's going to be throwing money at it, so I wouldn't worry about the budget. Is there anything else you guys want me to react to that I've missed so far? Because we did the Flash movie. We did Black Adam. Did they show anything for the Aquaman film? Did they do anything? I do kind of want to find the game Gotham Knights. Let's see what this is. Newsflash. Yeah. Okay, so they did show Aquaman. All right, I want to see. I want to go and see whatever they're doing with that. Which DC movie am I looking forward to? Aquaman 2 or The Flash? Flash, because Batman's in it. I mean, I really liked Aquaman 1, so. Dizza said, react to Batman Mask of the Phantasm. You know what's funny? I just did a rewatch of that like 2 weeks ago. So I don't think I'm going to do another rewatch as soon, but I do love that movie. It was the second movie I ever saw in theaters. Catwoman Hunted trailer. Alright, so this is an animated Catwoman thing that's with Batwoman. Okay. This trailer is like making this seem very much like an Ocean's 11 Italian Job type movie. It's very like groovy and the drawing style is very anime like. Anybody else watching this? You seeing this? This is like a Catwoman anime right now. Oh, they have Cheshire in there. That was cute. Catwoman was dressed as I forget what comic it was, but that was in the 90s. Nick the Sword said this is a Catwoman anime, right? Yeah, I'm not wrong. Deluxe edition for the Long Halloween. So what, they're just gonna release both part 1 and part 2 together? Batgirl coming up. I don't think they're in production, so I don't think they can show anything yet. Season 7 of Legends of Tomorrow already? Wow. I think I made it to season 3, maybe 4 of this. Alright, now we're getting into stuff I never seen.
Savage.
Legends of Tomorrow was, fun. It took a while for it to like kind of find its footing. I think season 2 it sort of understood what was going on. They were always a really great help in the they added something to all of the crossovers, but it's also a little wacky, but fun, good fun. Might go back and watch the rest at some point. I don't know. Boyle? No, that's not Boyle. The guy looks like Charles Boyle from Brooklyn 99. How is this kid gonna say the best Batmobile is Christian Bale's Batmobile? It's just a tank. It's just a tank. I don't know who that kid is, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. Best Batmobile, in my opinion, is the animated series. But live action, it's Keaton's without a doubt. And then Affleck's. And I don't know what this Bat Wheels thing is, but that this is interesting. They're going to do podcast Batman stories on Spotify. I'll give it a shot. I haven't like tried any sort of podcast movies or anything like that. It's an interesting concept. Winston Duke is in there too? This is interesting. Who's Winston Duke gonna play? Did they say it? I missed it. Oh, wow. Winston Duke is going to be the voice of Batman? Okay, I'm on board. Okay, they're going to talk about Batgirl now. Let's see. Yep, they're going to talk about the Batgirl feature. I'm very happy about Leslie Grace getting cast. Yep, talking about In the Heights. Woo woo. Hey, shout out Darren. I see you in the chat there, man. Chin said best Alfred animated, but live action, I'm going to say Jeremy Irons. I really liked what Jeremy Irons brought to the table in the Snyder movies. Didn't really get to explore it, but, you know, there was just something special about that for me. Oh, you're already in Colorado, my man. Yeah, definitely give us a call. That's my guy right there. Yep. Shout out to my guy Remy D Gaming. He's getting married tomorrow. Lucy B liked Michael Caine. Michael Caine was great, and he was one of the best parts of those films. The worst part of those films for me was Christian Bale. I hope they don't spoil anything for me on Titans, because I'm like 2 episodes behind on the season. It always throws me off when I didn't know somebody had an accent, and then they have an accent. I had no idea this dude had an accent. But I should have known from his name. It's very... He's got the... My man's got the Green Arrow goatee on right now. Yeah, that finale better pack the punch, because the season 2 one did not. Nice. Season 4 of Titans confirmed. Toronto looks great as Gotham. It was a great choice for them to film there. Yep. I'm getting spoiled. Yeah, Darren, DC's making a whole bunch of new live action films. You know, they got the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. They've got a new Aquaman. They're making Blue Beetle. They got a Flash movie where Michael Keaton's coming back as Batman. No. All right, good. That's good. So they're showing Tim Drake as the smartest man in the room, which he needs to be. So that's good. I like that. Oh, are they... Hold on. Are they going to announce another season of Harley Quinn? Please. Oh, Chrissy's going to lose it because she's watching this right now and loves it. Oh, wow. Chrissy, if you're watching, season 3 of Harley Quinn. This was a big surprise. Season 2 ended so well. I didn't think that they needed one, but I'm on board. This is like the funniest show I've seen in so long. I'm so excited for this. No, they're doing Court of Owls and Harley Quinn. anybody hasn't watched the Harley Quinn show, like, you're gonna laugh. It's so good. It's so good. Heavenly Demon spitting, Tim Drake best Robin. I'm inclined to agree. Enigma Sword said fave what if episodes. He said mine were Zombies and Ultron. My favorite one was the second episode with Chadwick Boseman as. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, this is when they're bringing back the animated. Oh god, hold on. I'll get right back to you. Whew. Love that. Let's get that adult, the Batman animated series. Okay, but tell me that Bruce... we've got Bruce Timm back, but tell me that Paul Dini's coming back and I'll really get excited. They're going to do a slow burn series. So this is like year one Batman the Animated Series. I'm gonna watch and I'm on board, but at the same time, like, I'm tired of the year one stuff. Tis the Ghost spitting, Kevin Conroy best Batman. There's no one in contention. Yeah. This is what we've needed. This is what we needed. We need Bruce Timm to come back. So let's see. So anyway, to finish Enigma Sword's super chat, my favorite what if episodes were the second one with Chadwick Boseman as Star-Lord. Just because it was the only one that had like sort of a positive message, and the way that they twisted, Thanos and that and all that, it was fun, it was funny, it was interesting. It gave Benicio del Toro something to do that, that he never got to, flex in the movies and the films and anything like that. So that was fun. It was the only one that had positivity. All of the other ones were sort of downers, had negatives. The one where all of the Avengers died, that one kind of sucked. I did like the Ultron one. The Zombies one was really well done. And the finale, the way it all came together was pretty good. Everything else was sort of The Thor one was the one where they all died, no. But yeah, overall, What If was a fun watch. Chin is spitting. Let's see. Yeah, listen to Enigma Sword, people. He said, guys, trust me, the marketing is terrible, but the Harley Quinn series is great. Yes. What is this? Nah, that game's a pass. Let's see. Alexander said, "What's going on?" So we're watching DC Fandom, and I just realized I probably should pin in the chat what we're watching right now. So. Actually, hold on. I should. Let's see. Trying to check up on things that I missed. I know that I missed the Aquaman stuff, and I'd like to see that and then come back to the live stuff. But then again, I think they're gonna end soon, so I don't want to miss anything, and I don't want to miss the Batman thing. Okay, so we're gonna get an update on Shazam 2, so that's good. Are they gonna show something for Young Justice? Yeah, Gotham Knights, I need to watch that. Sneak preview season 4 Young Justice. Okay. This looks interesting. I'll check this out. Sorry, guys. I was just watching and listening to this. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna find this Gotham Knights trailer now and see. They've already caught me with this, so I'm okay with. So I'm okay with not knowing more about it. So let's see. Alright, so I'm about to watch the Gotham Knights trailer. Which is... this is a video game for those who don't know, and if anybody wants to follow along with this, right ahead. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm very excited for this video game because, like, I love Batman and all of that, but like, I'm way more of a fan of Robin and Nightwing and all of that. So having a game where you can kind of like play as different members of the Bat family is something I've always wanted. We've had games like it over the years, but you know, like Rise of the Shinzu for the GameCube and stuff like that, but. And this is supposedly supposed to continue on from the Arkham games, I would hope. So. That's not Conroy. Alright, so this is a different continuity. Alright, so Batman's dead. That's the storyline here. Really love the Tim suit right there. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm definitely watching last year's trailer. This is from 2020. I just spent all this time watching this one. I mean, I don't remember this, though. Let's see. I must have watched, like, a mini version of the trailer. No. But for the sake of this, I'll go back and I'll, let's see. Let me find the one from this year. Let's see. Give me a minute to find this. All right, so here's a new link is going to go into the chat, guys. Okay. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, playing. Jim Gordon's dead too. Jesus. This game's about to get dark. Red Hood driving the the Bat Cycle. I hope we get some good gameplay. There we go. Court of Owls. That's what you guys were talking about. Yep. All right. Okay. Barbara Gordon with an owl mask on. I mean, this all looks great. I want to see gameplay, though. All right. I mean, I'm into it, but like I said, I would prefer to have some. Some gameplay. Oh, they did a trailer for The Peacemaker. Okay. They did another new trailer for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Okay. I do want to watch that. Looks like they only did a behind-the-scenes thing for Aquaman. Let's see. What did they just show? And oh, I missed the Shazam thing, so I'm running back to Shazam. Hey, no worries, Chin. I'm glad you could hang out, man. Thanks for dropping by. I'm really just waiting for the Batman trailer right now, and then, you know, I'm gonna eat something. Shazam looks interesting. They really kidified their lair. That's funny. The first Shazam was a lot of fun, so I am excited for this. Yeah. Jumping back to live here. Chin, yeah, the Batman trailer is coming out. I think they're going to do it at the end of this. That's what I'm waiting for. The new Batman movie trailer. Wonder Woman 84 was horrible. You know, if you ever want to get Chrissy upset, ask her about Wonder Woman 84. It's like that's a deep cut. You know, it's like, what was it? It came out a couple of days. Came out on Christmas, which was 5 days before Mars was born. So Chrissy was very pregnant, and it was just not what she wanted to do on Christmas. I thought it was going to be good. It wasn't. Whew. I really hope the Batman trailer is soon, guys, because I'm reaching my limit as well. I gotta eat. I didn't realize how long this thing was going to be. I mean, this is fun. This is cool. As a DC fan, I'm loving this. Ugh. Oh, all right. So let's see. Lucy B said so much promise the first Wonder Woman. Yeah, the first Wonder Woman was great, and then they really just dropped the ball with the second one. You know, it was just. I mean, there were so many things that just went wrong with it. So many things. So it was just and it was a waste of a good cast too. But see, the issue with DC is that, you know, they don't listen to what works. They have such a great animation department making so many great, you know, moves on that end that, you know, they want to rush to the end. They want to rush to the money. They want to rush to what the MCU is doing. So they want to they rush Justice League. They rush this. They rush that. And really, they should have just let it build, let it grow naturally, and they should have gotten Bruce Timm and Paul Dini involved with the live action stuff, and just let Bruce Timm and Paul Dini like sort of architect the MCU like Kevin Feige did, and it would have been great. Yeah, Chin, I don't know when this is going to happen. I mean, you know, for all we know, it could be like 5 o'clock, you know, 40, 50 minutes from now before they drop the Batman trailer. But they did say that the Batman trailer was supposed to come shortly after the Shazam thing, and they did Shazam, so I'm hoping it's you know, they're going to give it to us. DCAU would be amazing as live action. That's where they dropped the ball completely. All right. While they're doing this fan art thing, I'm gonna watch the Peacemaker trailer. Anybody that wants to follow along, the chat link is in the chat. All right, and I am going to start in 3, 2, 1, clicking now. If anybody hasn't seen the new Suicide Squad movie, please watch it. It's amazing. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be good. What? These are the people from the Suicide Squad movie, a lot of them. Oh, nice. James Gunn is producing this. Oh, wow. Robert Patrick. Who is that as his sidekick? Sounds familiar, the voice. You know, it's funny, and this is fun, and like I'm gonna watch this, and I'm probably going to like it. But it's like this is where their energy was spent to make Peacemaker, rather than like, you know, something more interesting. When will Heat on Feet be on Spotify? I have to create an account, and I gotta like pay for it to be on. There's a lot of paperwork that I gotta do online for that to happen. But there have been a lot of requests, so I might do it. I'll do it. Let's see, this is an honest question. What's the secret to adapting a comic into a movie? Asking for an extended universe. The secret is really understanding the characters and like having people involved that understand the characters. So, and you know, promoting collaboration. So I think that some people understand characters to a certain extent. A lot of directors. All right, so let's see. I think that the DC and Warner Brothers gets too hung up with the directors, whereas Marvel, makes it about the characters. So it's like Batman, it's like Nolan's Batman, it's Zack Snyder's Batman, but no one says like, oh, this is John Watts' Spider-Man, or the Russo brothers' Captain America. So it just, what they're showing right now in the fandom is like kind of what I expect Chopper to look like in the live action. Like I expect them to do something like that. Did I like Suicide Squad 1? Like certain elements and certain character relationships, but overall that script was super flawed and ended up not being a good movie. Well, the difference between the first Suicide Squad and the second Suicide Squad and why it worked is that the Suicide Squad in general is a group of people that go in on a covert operation to try and like do something for Amanda Waller, to like protect her interests and all of that. They don't usually go up against supernatural beings. So like having them go up against the Enchantress in the first movie was just such a wrong thing to do. And it's just what happened. It's what they ended up doing. In the second one, there was still a supernatural element at the end, but it was more of a joke, and that's why it worked. But the beginning got it all right, going into Corto Maltese, doing things on the street level. That's what the Suicide Squad is meant for. I haven't watched The Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League yet. I'll do that now. Because I do not necessarily care about Sweet Tooth that much. Okay, so links in the chat for the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League there. Lucy B said, best example of not understanding a character is quote of Jules Schumacher's, who basically said, Batman has stopped brooding. Death of his parents, he's over it. Oh god, I never heard him say that, but I mean, like, if someone was going to ask me like who was the person who missed the mark completely, I mean, obviously it's Joel Schumacher. All right, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And I am watching the one from today. I made sure this time. Putting King Shark in the game is a good thing. They made Harley Quinn look like Margot Robbie there. So we've got Boomerang. Was that Gizmo? Alright. So Deadshot, Boomerang, Harley Quinn, and King Shark, huh? All right. So they're already sort of losing me with the aliens here. I'm sure I'll play the game, but... Fighting the Justice... I mean, alright, so that's kind of interesting, but... The idea that they could or would kill the Justice League is a little out there, though. Huh. Alright, well, they're not afraid to blow some heads in this, so who knows? Did he just kill the Penguin? Oh, wow. Let's see. Shout out to Brandon King, who said, I want a DC What If with Flashpoint Thomas Wayne. Yeah, I mean, that'd be great. I mean, but, you know, at the same time, you could just watch the DC animated version of Flashpoint, which is actually an excellent movie and has What If. But, I mean, I would love a live-action Flashpoint Thomas Wayne, and I do want... what's his name? The guy who played the comedian in Watchmen, Negan on The Walking Dead, he was Thomas Wayne in the Snyderverse. I was really looking forward, because he's like the perfect Thomas Wayne, and the fact that we may never see him as Thomas Wayne is kind of crazy. I'm going to watch the Aquaman part next, because they're really just dragging their feet before they do this Batman one. Yeah, big shout out to everybody that's been sticking around for this, guys. You know, I was going to end up watching this anyway, and so it just seemed cool to, you know, to do it with you guys, and I'm glad that a bunch of you stuck around. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan, yep, that's him. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. You know, we did the whole One Piece stream before. We watched 995. Now we're doing this. I'm about to press play on this Aquaman video. 3, 2, 1. I love Jason Momoa. He's one of the most charismatic guys in Hollywood right now. I want to know who the villain's going to be. Alright, so they're bringing back Black Manta. I'm so happy for Yaya's career. If I had to cast a like Aokiji in live action One Piece, I'd pick Yaya. Lucy, thanks for hanging out. See you later. I'm committed now. I want to eat. I want to do something. To do. I thought this. I didn't expect this to go this long, but I'm committed now. I got to wait here for the Batman trailer to drop. Sorry, I had to pause because they're starting to do Batman stuff. Thanks for the heads up, Enigma. There we go. I'm digging the look. I'm digging the vibe. I'm digging the color of it. It's dark, but still colorful. Still strange. The moment we've been waiting for, people. All this Batman stuff. Once they finish this discussion, I'm sure we're going to get the trailer. I'm excited for Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. I think that she's going to really kill it. Robert Pattinson is a very underrated actor. I don't like his jaw for Batman, but I mean, as far as that, he's definitely got the chops to pull this off. And I like the way that they've done his hair in the film. This is cool. I mean, I'm digging this behind the scenes look at this. That's the one they give to everybody. That's it. Chin, you're still awake? He said you don't like Halle Berry as Catwoman? So they're hyping his performance up by a lot. So I'm excited to see it. So show me this, because this is the thing about Batman, is that all of the films focus so much on the villains, and what we really need is a movie that focuses on Batman. So if this film can do that, then we could finally get a Batman movie. Yes, it's finished filming. Yeah, they're very much into the edit. So the reason they're doing this, guys, is one, they probably actually feel very confident about what they've done, but they know that they need this to work. They need it to work. They need people to go and see this, so they want they want to build that thing. They know that there's a lot of opinions on the internet about Robert Pattinson, maybe about Zoe Kravitz, and they're trying to squash that. So that's what this part is for. All right, here comes the trailer, guys. Here we go. Batman trailer. All right, guys. So the Riddler lets himself get caught? Beautiful. The vibe is nice. Did you see that shot of him as a detective there? Putting the clues together with chalk on the floor? He's just eating those bullets. That's a great shot. That was a great choice. Doing it upside down. Wow. I'm running that back. So I'm having a tough time putting a timeline together with the trailer, but I mean that's the way it really should be. You know, based on the first trailer, it would seem as though the Riddler was already like sort of killing people, and then Batman's trying to put the pieces together. But then at some point, I guess Riddler lets himself be caught, probably similar to John Doe in 7, because I think that's where the inspiration is coming from. And then while he's in prison, there's already machinations and work, happening. I mean, I don't know what Batman said there. I don't know if that voice really works. But these, like, dawn shots are really something else. Yeah. Hold on a second. This is too funny.
Savage. Savage. Savage.
Savage. Oh wow. Savage is literally written on the floor in Batman, and And this No More Lies, The Sins of My Father, Savage, Mitchell. Renewal is a lie. It's all very interesting. I'm intrigued. Does it look like the best Batman movie ever made from the trailer? I don't know. This is probably my favorite part right here. They picked a good part to end it on. Yeah. So, we did it, guys. DC fandom. The Batman looks great. And I'm very interested, I'm very intrigued. It seems as though it's setting up obviously a romantic relationship, but also a partnership and a working relationship, with Batman and Selina, and that the puppet master of the film is the Riddler, but he's not necessarily the focus. And the trailer makes it seem that Penguin has way more of a role in the movie than I thought, unless they're just loading the Penguin scenes in there. They did not show anything of the mob or anything. We don't see John Turturro's Falcone in there. So that's stuff that, Matt Reeves and DC and Warner Brothers are holding close to the chest, but most of those scenes are probably like dialogue, very heavy talking scenes, and they wanted to put a lot of the action set pieces into the trailer naturally. So we'll see where things go. We'll see, what their plans are. But this is they said how they wanted to do year one, and that it had never been done before. And I mean, like, that was the direct inspiration for the Batman Begins. So I mean, this is way more gritty and darker than Batman Begins feels by far, but it's just that the year one element. Yeah, I mean, I see it, and I obviously more with having Catwoman be a part of that year one element for sure. Either way, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to take one last look at the chat, and then I'm going to run, guys. But it's been fun spending the weekend with most of the weekend here with you guys. And let's see. Savage transcends time and space. Sure does. More Riddler would have been nice, I agree. And yeah. So that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna run. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for dropping by. And I'll see everybody on Friday. Later.